let him explain the problem in his words. If he cannot explain it, go into more details.
Hello, dear listeners. This is Agnes Kunkel, your host at Nego.coach, the video show that makes negotiation success easy. Our guest today is Tom Pirzer. Hi, Tom.
Hi, Agnes. Nice to meet you.
Great. Tom Pirzer is a great expert on India. Not only did he go to school there for several years, but he also spent a large part of his professional life as an executive in India. He is committed to the next generation of engineers at the East Bavarian Technical University in Regensburg as a mentor, and he is deeply rooted in his home community in the areas of culture and sports. Negotiations with colleagues in India are not always considered really easy. Tom, if one of you young engineers or mentees were to go to India on a professional basis, what would you advise him to do? In India, there is so much communication hidden between the lines.
Thanks, Agnes, for the nice introduction. Yes, it is always a challenge if you come to India. Everyone, like we Germans are used to, we think whatever he says, is that what he means? But that's in India not really the truth. The Asian people, especially Indians, they have always a little bit a problem to tell exactly what they mean. They're always telling a little bit around the cake. They will never tell you directly, yes, this is the case or this is not the case. They will always make you feel that everything is all right and they have everything under control and sorry, sir, no problem. That's one of the most common sentences you need to know. And yeah, that's something which you have to keep in mind. The best thing which you, where you can find out whether you know whether he understands you or you understand him right, is just to ask him for feedback and to let him explain the problem in his words. Once this is done in a way that you know what he's meaning, then you both are on the same track. If he cannot explain it, then you should either explain it once more or go into more details, because he will never ever say no directly to you. The guys who are traveling abroad, who are in many communications with foreigners, they are a little bit more easier on this job. But the really local guys, they have always a problem to simply say, no, sir, I'm not finished. This is something which you may not hear in India. And yeah, that's something you need to know.
Has it to do with their different feeling for hierarchies?
Yes, for sure. There is always everyone says the cascade system is not existing anymore. Officially, yes. Unofficially, it's still there and it's more present than ever. And especially if they talk amongst them, you really can see who's one step above and who's one step lower, but only in the cascade system. And let's say Indian colleagues are very loyal to the person, more loyal to the person as such than to the company.
Okay.
And it's not so much about the company, it's more about the person as such. They always have a guy whom they are following. And if you look into companies and you know the people and someone's moving out, you can see that within a certain period, some special key persons are moving out as well. And most of them are moving with this gentleman to the next company.
Okay.
That's quite common.
They are in groups. They are working in groups and shifts.
Correct.
When you recommend to ask questions, is there additional recommendation how to ask these questions so that your Indian counterpart feels safe and appreciated?
The common German direct questions are not really appreciated. If you, let's say, leave them a little bit of room of interpretation, and at the end of the day, you understand what he wants to tell you, and he does not need to say it directly. They feel more comfortable, but unless if you request them to say yes or no.
Okay.
It's very difficult. Most of the time, they will always try to interpret and let's say go a little bit left and go a little bit right, just that they don't need to make it as we do. Yes, this is the case, or no, this is not the case.
Can you make an example for a good question to an Indian colleague when you have the feeling, oh, something might gone wrong and there might be a problem, but he doesn't tell you what the problem is or that there a real problem is?
I can make another example. Like I always ask my colleagues, are you finished with the project? And he said, yes, sir, I am, but I need to. If you ask the question, what is the status of the project? You don't ask him you want to know whether it's finished, but he will tell you, yeah, we are almost there, but then you know that he will tell you that it's almost there, which is something positive. He wants to give you a positive feeling, but I still have to make a little bit of here and that.
Okay.
No problems.
No problems.
No problem, sir. I will do the needful.
Okay, so when we have questions, when we want to know something, then make an open question, let room to tell and to give a little bit more information about next steps. That would make communication much easier.
Yes.
And yeah, that is wonderful advice. Thank you, Tom.
You're most welcome.
Thank you for listening to our show. Please follow us on LinkedIn and on our website, Nego.coach. There you will soon find new episodes on body language, international negotiation success, great guests like Tom, thank you again, and large negotiations. In case you have any question or comments, please reach out at hello@Nego.coach. Thank you for being with us and hope to see you soon on Nego.coach. Bye-bye.